What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back into the video on the channel, and today we had, well, this is a craving more than anything. I was craving Thai food for probably 2 weeks now, but never got around to getting it. Obviously, with everything else that I film, I gotta wait each day to settle my cravings because I don't eat multiple times on each day. So, today I finally got some Thai food. This was a highly recommended restaurant from a lot of people around the area that I know. They said, you haven't had Bangkok Garden yet, you gotta try Bangkok Garden. So I went to Bangkok Garden. Bangkok Garden is located in Hackensack, New Jersey, and it has a 4.4 rating on Google. Upon further review of the Google, most people loved the food. Some people had issues with how their food was arriving when they ordered it, or some with like seating and service or things of that nature. I usually pick my orders up through different ordering apps. This time I use Seamless because they didn't have a pickup option on DoorDash. So that is what we got today. I got their 3 most popular dishes as well as a wild card, which is what I usually do. So without further ado, man, let's get into this video. Their most popular dish is one of the most popular dishes when it comes to Americans eating Thai food, and that is the Pad Thai. So I got the chicken Pad Thai. If you don't know what Pad Thai is, it is a rice noodle that is sauteed with different vegetables, aromatics, as well as a different kind of protein, and usually peanuts. So there are peanuts on the top of this. If you have peanut allergies, make sure that you specify that if you go to Thai restaurants, because there's a lot of peanuts used throughout the kitchen. I know most people would know that already, but I gotta do my due diligence on that one. It does look pretty good, and this thing is still really, really hot, so I probably shouldn't grab it. I like the fact that they use these containers like this because it does keep food a little bit warmer. But let's get up in here. God, this food smells so good, man. I've been craving Thai food for a minute, so this is probably gonna hit the spot. Hopefully it is as good as people says it is. One thing I did notice, usually you can specify how spicy you want your Pad Thai. They had the option on the other food, but not the Pad Thai, so I don't know how spicy this is gonna be. I see where you're going with that. Oh, I see where you're going with that. First and foremost, it's not spicy. I don't mind that at all. But the flavor layers to this, man. This is good. The chicken looks like it's got a nice little char on that. Ooh, yeah. If I want spicy, I usually go with Drunken Noodles, which is a more spicier wide rice noodle dish. That's good. A little bit of a sweetness to it, a little bit of a savoriness to it. The spicy aspect is missing, but truthfully there's so much flavor on this that I genuinely don't care. The chicken isn't dry, isn't chewy, and then a little bit of that peanut. I said a little bit like 46 times, because that's what it is, a little bit of each. It's like shining through at the end, which gives it a nice overall roundness that I really enjoy. Damn. Oh, this is good. This is very good. I've gotten Pad Thai from every Thai restaurant I've eaten at, and there are a few at this point. I've had some, don't really have what this is. It's got a nice little amount of oil to it as well, but it's not greasy, if that makes sense. So this is one of the better Pad Thais I've had. I gotta get another one. Oh boy. Yeah. I would order that a lot. I'm sorry. Sometimes the flavor just get to me and I'll be like, hold on. I'll be chewing on my own words. But some of the better that I've had. I give this an 8.9 out of 10. I probably should have started with the appetizers, but we will do that now. This was their most popular appetizer dish. Just for reference, the 3 most popular dishes were the Pad Thai #1, this is #2, and I will get to this next. But this is the Thai egg roll. In here, there's bamboo shoots, a couple of other different kinds of vegetables, as well as it says ground chicken breast. It comes with a plum sauce for dipping, so let's try it first without. I need that bite. There's noodles in here too. That's good. I've had some of these where the flavor is really bland, but the texture is on point. This has both. It's very rare that I bite into one of these and I don't need the dipping sauce. I don't need the dipping sauce. I'm gonna use it, you gotta try it, right? But so this is the plum sauce. If those first two dishes are any indicator, this food is legit. Perfectly crispy, lots of flavor. The noodles on the inside aren't like chewy or rubbery or anything like that. They melt apart. A little bit of that crunch from the bamboo shoots, not overly crunchy, but you get that texture difference. And the chicken isn't really noticeable, but it's in there. And this plum sauce has a bit of like a vinegary taste to it, not just sweet, which I do enjoy. Nice job. I like those a lot. 9.2 out of 10. Okay, so this is their second most popular dish on the menu. I never had this before, and excuse me if I mispronounced the name, but I try to do my research. So this is pad pineapple nam prig pao. Hopefully I got that right. It comes with your choice of meat. In this case, I chose pork, and it has different vegetables. Looks like we got some red bell peppers, and there's some cashews in here as well. The white rice was on the side. I just moved everything to one side and just put it over the top. This way it was easier to put on camera, just in case you do order and it doesn't come this way. I always like to give that part out. But there is definitely like a red paste in here that I can see. Let's get a little bit of this. Big pieces of pork. Is there pineapple in here? Yes, I really did just do that. I need a pineapple. I need a whole, let's just. Not good. The one thing I wasn't expecting again, I knew it would be sweet with the pineapple, but it's just sweet. For some reason, most of the Thai dishes that I really, really enjoy have a bit of a spicy aspect too. But it does make up for it in flavor. Don't laugh at my little spoon. And I do like the addition of the cashews. I like that when it comes to Thai cooking. A lot of peanuts, cashews, and it provides a more balance of a flavor in my opinion. And I'm big on balance. One of the main reasons why I'm a big fan of Thai food is that a lot of it has different aspects that make for a good balanced dish in my opinion. You get a little sweet, a little spicy, a little salty, sometimes a little bit of earthiness from like a nut or a cashew or something. And it just works really well. And anytime you serve something good like that with some rice, you can count me in. The pork, there's not a lot on the pork, but obviously the Thai chili paste and everything is where you're gonna get the flavor from when you mix it with the rest of the food. Ooh, damn it! I know what's gonna happen. And I love pineapple, which a lot of people may not know about me. Oh, we got a mushroom. Here we go. Yeah. I like that. I wouldn't pick it over some of the other dishes that I had because, again, my preference is to have a little bit more of the spicy in there. And it doesn't give you an option to choose your spice level or anything. So I guess this is just how it comes. I think it's very good. Just still wouldn't be my first choice over the spicier dishes. 7.5 out of 10. This dish, I picked this for one reason and one reason only. I didn't even look at the description. The name of this dish is called Honor to the King. Don't mind if I do. So what we have here, there's no way I wasn't gonna pick something that's called Honor to the King. That's made for me. Hopefully it's as good as its namesake. But it's a boneless chicken breast marinated in egg and some special herb and spice sauce, pan fried to golden brown and served with a sweet and spicy sauce. And this is curry rice, which I can smell it. It reminds me of Singapore Mei Fun with that curry that's in there. Here, let's use a fork just to get a little bit of this, the chicken breast on here. I got 2 pieces. Oh, that fell right apart. That's a good sign. There we go. See that drip? This is a 2-parter. I'm gonna give you want the pros or the cons first. Give me some of this sauce on my chicken. Let me get some of that on the rice. Hold on. Get some of this curry rice. The sweet and spicy sauce is very good. That's exactly what its namesake says. It has definitely got a nice little sweetness, but as you chew it, or start to taste a little bit, the spice level comes through. Spice level I would say is medium, somewhere around 5 or 6. Just enough. Anything more than that, and I feel like some people, I know they can make things really spicy if you ask for it, but in this case, it's not overly spicy, but it's good enough. My issue, to be perfectly honest, is with the chicken. The way they cooked it, they sliced it really thin from what it looks like, and because of that, I feel like it overcooked. It's a little done too much. You make sure you want, I don't want underdone chicken, but breast is very easy to have a little bit of like a dry out. It's not like super dry, but a little overdone for my taste, so it comes off slightly chewy, which is a bit of a turn off. But the sauce is so good that you find yourself just wanting to eat more. And I know that people might have another reason, but the biggest one for me probably is because it was sliced so thin. When you slice something thin, the cook time is a lot faster, so you have to make sure that you're on top of it, or you can end up with some pretty overdone protein. The curry rice is pretty self-explanatory. If you've ever had Thai curry, it's the same type of rice that they use here with their white rice, but a little bit more flavor to it. I would prefer that over the white rice with certain dishes, but believe it or not, white rice works better with other dishes because you end up with too much contrast when it comes to like the sauce and whatever it is. So you want white rice with certain ones, but with this one, the way that the sauce is kind of thin, I see what they did with the curry rice, and it is enjoyable. I wish the chicken was just executed a little bit better, but again, that's my preference. You might say it's perfect. For me, it's a little bit too done. So I would give this a 7 out of 10. I think this restaurant is as good as advertised. I went off the beaten path with one of these dishes, which was this chicken one. It wasn't on their most popular, but I'm gonna guess that the most people that went there are the ones who were asking for more of the noodle dishes, more of the pad thai, and I completely understand that. I also think that a lot of people that went there don't have much of a spice tolerance, judging by what I've ordered, because none of this is spicy, and I know for a fact that when you order spicy Thai food, it comes spicy. They had a spicy fried rice, which was like number 5 on their dish menu, and I think I would have really liked that. I should have got it, but I'm not going to get something not named Honor to the King. Overall, this pad thai and these egg rolls, if you just went there and you wanted something like that, it would bang, because those are really, really good. This was very good, and this could have been super if it had a little bit more execution on the cooking. So I can completely understand why people really like this place. I would say it's one of the better Thai restaurants in this area for sure. And it definitely hit the spot for a craving. I'm going to take everything not in my power to eat all of this, as it usually is in this manner, but that is what we have today. I'm sure you guys all know by now that the Celtics forced Game 7, and a lot of you have been talking trash in my comments, because I know I'm a Celtics fan. And I'm not the type of person to do anything like this, but in all honesty, this is fun. I love this. I love Game 7s. I love basketball. If my team doesn't happen to win, it still was great to watch the fight back and to make a series out of this, and it was completely awesome. Shout out to all the fans of basketball in general. I don't care if you're a Heat fan, a Celtics fan, or no team in particular in this battle. You gotta love this. You gotta love the winner takes all type of vibe, in my humble opinion. But I wanted to talk about it because, again, I know I've been addressing this stuff in the playoffs. I usually do talk about this kind of stuff. I've been addressing it on stream a lot more, but I want to at least touch on it before I get out of here. Food was a W. I will see y'all. I hope you enjoy if you're in the US, if you're celebrating Memorial Day. I hope that you're having fun doing whatever you're doing. I'm right here where I always am, man. Putting out the content, making videos, enjoying myself, and enjoying your company. So with that being said, we will be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.